What's up, YouTube? And I'm back with another freaking video! Woo! It's 2020. Last time I did a video was 2019. Of course, y'all would know that thing. Of course, I watched it. Duh. But I said today, let me come back strong and let me start the ball rolling of this year and YouTube, because I took a long break because since last year October, I was going through a lot, which I'm about to get into right now. So my babies, let's get right into the video. Okay, so let me start off by saying I'm young. I'm 20, about to be 21 next month. So let me start off by saying that. But let me say, last year October, I realized that my period didn't come, at all, in October. The last time I got my period was in October. So the last time I did get it in October. But in November, sorry, let me switch my months. In November, I didn't get it at all. Didn't get my menstrual at all. So I'm thinking, okay, it's like any other time. My period sometimes is irregular. So I said, let me not pay no mind to it. But month of December, no menstrual. Mind you, during this time, it was a lot going on. I'm sorry, you guys like my hair? Thank you if you do. But during this time, it was a lot going on because I was dealing with a lot of different movements. A lot of my friendships were going downhill, because one thing I will say, besides the note of my story, once you're in a relationship, and a long-term one at that you guys can see each other in each other's future, get married and stuff like that, as you guys know, all your friends, or even some of them, will show their true colors. Anybody you start off with, you will not end with. Okay? But I'm gonna say that for my next video, because I am making a second video. But back to the topic at hand. Yeah, I was just going through a lot of stress, thinking I'm pregnant. I was telling my boyfriend, I was telling other people, I'm like, I shouldn't be stressing, and y'all stressing me out. At this time, I really only had myself. Nobody was checking up on me, unless it was my boyfriend, because at the time I didn't even tell my mother what was going on and what had transpired with me missing my period and stuff like that. I didn't really know what to think. I didn't know if it was just the irregular period or, pregnancy. So I really did not want to get stressed out. But during that time of November, December, I was very, 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 even in October, after my menstrual stopped, I was in a lot of stress, and I didn't have a time to breathe. So mind you, I'm thinking the whole time, my boyfriend kissing my stomach all the time. And mind you, until I took it upon myself, I never really had an OBGYN appointment. So during these 2 months, when I'm thinking I'm pregnant, I didn't even go to the OBGYN. I'm just like, oh, let me just go by it naturally. But I'm hearing by my sister-in-law, which is pregnant with my nephew right now. Oh, she passed out because she didn't take her prenatals. She's losing hair. She's getting bald spots and stuff like that because she waited too long to go to her first appointment, being pregnant. So she was like, take it from me. Please go to the doctor and go check whatever's out, because if you say, and mind you, at this time also, sorry, I was taking pregnancy tests. I took one in the ending of November, said negative. Took one in December, it said negative. In the beginning, I took one in the ending of December, said negative. So all these times I'm hearing all this information while the pregnancy test is saying negative, I'm like, yeah, I really need to make an appointment to go to the doctor. Because mind you, I haven't been to an OBGYN, so I don't know where to start, where to look. I don't know. So during this time too, I'm going to work. I'm not really feeling up to it because I had to use the bathroom all the time. I was seeing like blood in my urine and everything. Like I'm telling you, it was really, really bad. It was just a lot of blood also. So I'm like, what is it? What is this? Like, what am I going through? Sorry, my boyfriend's on the phone. I have to lower the volume. But I was trying to figure out what is going on. And I have people at my job telling me, yeah, sometimes people don't produce the hormone they need to that will be in the urine to detect if you're pregnant or not. Which sound crazy to me, which started dawning on me like maybe I'm not pregnant, because every time somebody took a pregnancy test around me, it was always positive, or if they wasn't, it was negative. Like, so I was like, so why would I be the only person to keep doing a pregnancy test but it keeps saying negative? Like, what's going on? So everybody's telling me, oh, please just go to the OBGYN. They'll take your blood and they'll detect if you're pregnant or not through your blood. So I said, okay, cool. Mind you, I'm experiencing every symptom. I'm nauseous all the time. I'm always hungry. I have mood swings, even though females experience mood swings because we do have menstruals and stuff like that. But I'm going through all of this, mind you, while arguing with people, going through things with people, trying to figure out where our relationship stands and stuff like that. So everything as a one was really like stressing me out. So the new year, about 2 weeks ago, I decided to go online by myself, took it by myself, go online and research all these OBGYNs, look at the reviews. Because if you ain't getting, my least review or star I should see is a 3. I'm not going to no place that has a 2 as a star and down. No. So, you know, I went to one 2 weeks ago. And, you know, I explained to them everything that was going on, explained to them what I've been experiencing and everything. And they was telling me, oh, okay, let's start the process, do the sonogram and everything. So I do the sonogram and I was like, oh, I was all excited. Me and my boyfriend, mind you, my boyfriend is very supportive. He's there for everything. Supportive with everything I want to do and everything. So that's one good thing about him. If I have appointments, he will go with me with them. Unless if he don't go with me, that means he has to work. He has to go to work. But other than that, he's with me throughout everything I do. So, baby, shout out to you for that. Love you. Yeah, like, he was there with me. We were both excited to, you know, see our child. Not saying we were ready, because nobody is ever ready to be a parent. Okay, unless you have kids already, a first-time mom or a first-time dad as parents, nobody's ever ready. Even if you have money, it don't just take money to raise a kid. Like, no, it takes patience. It takes, you know, much more stuff to raise a kid. And I don't know the rest because I'm not a parent yet, but I know it takes a lot of patience to raise a child. But, you know, the doctor comes in, and for all the ladies that know how you gotta dress during the sonogram or getting your at your OBGYN appointment to check up, a regular checkup. So I'm getting ready to do my sonogram, and, you know, I'm getting all excited. It's new to me because, like I said, I never had an OBGYN appointment before. So he's doing it, and, you know, he's in my service trying to look for my baby. And there's no baby there. So ultimately, you know, at first he was like, you know, I don't see a baby. I don't see anything. then he was like, oh, wait. So once he said that, we was getting excited. I was kind of getting emotional because it was just too much emotion within me at that time. So then when he went over to like my right ovary, he realized, he was like, I don't see no baby. But I realized like your right ovary is like 3 times or 2 times the size of your left one. And I was like, what you mean my right ovaries are 3 times the size of my left one? And he was showing me pictures, like, you know, the little sonogram pictures. He showed me the pictures. He was like, yeah, these are, look at your ovary. Like, look at the right one. The right one is like, I can't even show y'all, like, it's like this. This is my ovary right now as we speak. Well, it got smaller because I caught my menstrual, but my ovaries like this. And at this time, I didn't get my menstrual yet, still in January. Since the last time I got it in October. So he's telling me this. He was like, yeah, have you been stressed out a lot, or have you been anxious a lot? And I was like, yeah, I've been going through a lot of things. Like, I've been very, very stressed out, and I've been very, very anxious about, if I was pregnant, I was very anxious about stressing out my baby. I did not want to have a miscarriage. So I was letting them know all of that, and he was like, yeah, you have a syndrome where, I don't know what it's called, I'm sorry y'all, but I have a syndrome in like my right ovary that if I stress out too much or be anxious too much, it's a longer process to get pregnant. So he was like, you know, you're 20 years old anyways, don't rush it. Don't rush having a baby at all. You're still young, you guys are still young. Just let it just happen on its own. And he said, you know, I have to take some blood work to make sure this ovary isn't dangerous, because there are certain situations where it could be cancer, it could be something else that's serious. And reading up on a syndrome, I was like, oh my God, like, and reading up on a syndrome, I'm gonna tell y'all probably in another video when I'm gonna remind y'all what it's called, but I have to remember what it's called first before I tell y'all. But I was reading after I left and everything, you know, sorry you guys, but yeah, like I said, I was reading up on the syndrome that I had, and they said, you know, it could be possible that you could have cancer and all the extra, that you could have type 2 diabetes and all of that if you have a syndrome that I have. And I was just that during that weekend, because when I went, it was like on a Thursday. So he was like, you know, on Monday you should get your results, and we're gonna call you. You don't have to come in. So I said, okay, cool, that's fine. But once after I left, it was like I went from here to being anxious and happy to find out if I was pregnant or not, to, oh my God, am I okay? Like, and I have a tendency, I will be honest with y'all, because I just want to be honest on my channel and just be me. I have a problem where I care too much about people that I will argue, scream, yell to get my point across. And the body type that I have, I can't do that. Especially with this ovary, I can't keep doing that. I can't keep yelling and screaming and going to 10 all the time. Because mind you, when I do that, I feel the pressure and the pain sometimes, like a slight pain in my right ovary side every single time that I do it. So backtracking on back to the story, when he was telling me, you know, you need to relax, just don't even worry about having a kid right now, just worry about your life and everything. When he told me that, I was very upset, and I cried literally the whole weekend. I was so worried, And mind you, at this time, it was my sister's birthday weekend on top of that, and I promised to go, but I was too much in pain. I was too much in always having to use the bathroom, always having to deal with the bleeding in my urine also, that it was just too much. Like, I didn't go nowhere. Even before this, I didn't really go nowhere. I didn't really do anything because I didn't feel comfortable when I went out. I didn't feel comfortable even going to the store half the time, most of the time. Like, if I wanted something from the store, my boyfriend got it for me before he came to my house. Like, so, I don't know, but so when my blood test came back on Monday, it was basically, he told me everything was normal. I just have an infection. Well, let me explain this part. My right ovary, everything was normal. Blood work came back normal. He just told me to just stop stressing. Don't stress about being pregnant. Try to calm down more. Don't be anxious about anything. Just live your life and just let it happen on its own. But he said, you know, with the blood in my urine, I have an infection. I forgot somewhere. And he just said, you know, get your antibiotics and just don't even worry about anything. Take care of yourself. And that was really it. But I really wanted to just tell the story and have this story time with y'all to just let y'all know that just like everybody else or some people out here, my year started off rough. As usual, my year always starts off rough. But I just wanted to say this story time to tell y'all, like, no, pregnancy doesn't happen if your boyfriend just poof. You know, y'all have sexual intercourse and boom, a baby. No, that doesn't happen all the time. And really, if you young, I'm Christian. Yes, sometimes most of the time I'm ghetto. I'm not even ghetto. I just have my slang. I'm this and I'm that. But I am a Christian woman. And I'm growing more into my Christianity. And I honestly, to be honest, I want to have a child with somebody that I'm married to. I want to be different than my parents. I want to set an example because I don't have any examples in my life that can show me that it's very important to have a foundation, have a solid foundation before bringing in new life into my life and in our lives. Like, I don't want to be a stereotype or God looks at me and be like, oh, you had a child without marriage, out of wedlock. You know what I'm saying? I have a lot other things going on that I need to fix and stuff like that. I'm not going to get too deep into the spiritual talk because I don't want to keep this video going for too long. But I'm going to say, for me and all the young kids out here, don't rush to have no kids. Live your life. Wait until somebody put a ring and you walk down the aisle with somebody to have somebody's kid. Don't just have a kid out. Just don't have a kid because you see everybody else having a kid, or you having baby fever. Because like I said, you see kids all the time. Your friends may be having children. You see on social media, this one that you went to school with, this one you went to school with is having a kid, and maybe I should do it too. No, it's not a trend. It's something very serious, and people should take kids very serious. I should say practice safe sex because you don't want to have a kid with one of these bums out here. Like, no, you don't want to be a stereotype. That's not what you want, period. But I'm just saying, like, coming into the new year for me, stop worrying, stop stressing. With this experience I just finished experiencing, stop stressing, stop worrying, don't worry about anything, don't stress about anything. And just live life, because one thing I learned from an older person talking to me that has been married for 15 years and has been through life 5 decades, okay? Worry about you, And if you with a partner, build your foundation. No, sorry. God first. Worry about you. And your spouse, soulmate, boyfriend, build your foundation. Live life, because I'm in my prime. He's in his prime. And I'm not really worrying about no kids right now at all. I need to build my future and build my career up before even worrying about a kid. Yes, I love kids. And yes, I want to have kids. I do. Very much so. But that's on the back burner because God showed me by putting me through that situation from November to January that certain people shouldn't be in your life while you are. You shouldn't be rushing something that isn't meant for you during this time. And you should really be focusing on you, living life. Because like I said, I'm just turning 21. So next month, so I have a lot of life to live. I'm very much still young. I'm just about to hit adulthood, okay? But point of the matter, the fact is, whatever that meant, don't. Hold on. But yeah, if you're young, live life, be you. Don't stress out over these people out here. Wish them well. Blessings and love to you. But I gotta worry about me. And if you are pregnant, don't be around people that will stress you out and cause you to have an unhealthy pregnancy, because it's not good. Put that in the bud now if you are. But thanks you guys for watching my video. I really, really, really and truly appreciate every single one of y'all. And like I said, we going up. We on this journey together. So thanks for watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe down below in the description. It will be all my social media accounts. Plus maybe my Facebook. So maybe I will get my Facebook. But thanks for watching my video. And yes, I will be uploading another one right after I upload this one. So please be on the watch out for that one also. But I don't want to take up any more of your time. So peace.